Alright, well, apparently my Xbox so excited it's telling me that I'm not online, and I'm pretty sure I'm online. Oh, Xbox. How? You never disappoint me. Oh, wow, we have spent close to $350 million already on this baby. Mm, she'd be expensive. Expensive, expensive, expensive. So we are in here. We are good to go. We are trying to get all set up here, but it is not working right. No, close that. Could you please just close? Thank you so much. You're so awesome for doing that. Alrighty. Sometimes computers, you just gotta talk to them just right and keep doing what you've been doing a million times before, and eventually it'll work, right? Because the definition to insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Yeah. So we are going to finish up our Corvette here and finish up this ad hoc build we've been doing with it. Kind of a crazy build, huh? Basically, I'm making this for NPCs. I'm not making this for people. I am not going for PvP in this build. I do not want to do PvP. I'm just making this so I can just take easy assassination missions and just murder everybody. Alright, so we are actually here at the charge because we want these cannons done. So we're going to refuel, restock, see what this man needs. Hopefully it is not much. I swear to God, this display for Mixer is just just driving me up the wall batshit crazy. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix something over here. Again, you know, this would be awesome if Mixer would be like, you know, actually work right. Uh, Alrighty. Waffle, can you figure out what the fuck's going on? Because I can't figure out what the fuck's going on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's right. You know, I think it may be my end and not the other end. Let me let me try something here real quick. So much dead air time. Just trying to fracking fix Mixer and get it to work properly. I know it's still relatively new, but Jesus Christ, it drives me nuts. Yeah. Alright, so we need to donate. We're going to go ahead and donate, and we're not going to worry about... Yeah, so that's that one. That means this one is... Here, we'll just do this. Alright. Boom shakalaka on that. Donate those to the guy. But hell, I want these cannons upgraded. We are going to go with efficient. I mean, we could do lightweight mount, we could do overcharge mount, do a lot of damage, but that's going to add thermal load. And I want this, if anybody see me do combat, I like to have very low thermal load builds. I want to be able to fire weapons endlessly with not having to worry about power and thermal load. Because that are the two things that stop you from having to fire. So I want consistency, consistency, consistency in everything I do. And I am getting my everything all set up here. Hopefully this will work better. Now, and I think that is just gonna have to do it there. Let's do a sound check on this. Sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check. Okay, so we're doing good. Picture's not great. Nothing I can do about that, man. I mean, that's Mixer. So we're going to go with efficiency because it increases everything and decreases everything else that we're looking for. We're looking for more damage. We're looking for less thermal load. So let's go to town with this. Alright. I know this seems weird, but these lesser modifications, I'm going to get as much experience as I can because I want to get them to grade 5 so I can get to the grade 5s. And usually it takes 2 or 3 modules for that to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on doing these weapons like this at the same time for each grade. And I'm going to milk each grade for as much experience as I can get out of it. If that makes any sense to you guys. Because every little bit helps with these lower grades because they're mats that are easily farmable. And even though I get very little benefit on the piece, I get more benefit on the experiment. So we're almost up to level 3 and we haven't even started on level 2 upgrades yet on our devices that we need to be upgraded. So by spacing them out like this, I am actually getting as much experience as I can for each device before we move on to the next one. And I know it doesn't look like much, but again, these are with the mats that don't cost us much, so we don't worry about using 20 or 30 of these mats doing both of these weapons because, again, they're easy to get. Alright, now we're, instead of just going up to 3, you know, we're going to move on back up and go to this cannon. This has got us working on the 4-axis, and we haven't even gotten past 2 yet for our upgrades. That saved us a whole crap ton of higher up mats in experience. Because like these, we don't really have that many mats to be messing around with, so we're just gonna get it up to the next grade. But we're also going to do the same to the next cannon. Because we're actually already a grade above. And we're getting into the mats that... Man, these mats are expensive. And all we really need is to be able to unlock grade 5 with this guy. That's all we need. And we want to do it with just what we have with us right now. Because we have to upgrade this stuff anyways. Now these 4s we can go to town on because we got a little bit more of them, but I would rather save some of them because we're going to need some of them for the other weapons. Oh, but look at that. We already got to 5. So it's unlocked. So this guy is completely unlocked now. I'm gonna end that. We have so many of these damn things. Let's get that thermal load down. There we go. I mean, we can end it there. But one more and we finish. So one more. And one more. And that's how they get you, folks. Right there is how they get you. Which, truthfully, those last three we still shouldn't have had because they need to... Man, they just need to rework how this shit works. 0.0% for a roll is not acceptable. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. I think we're just gonna do oversized on them. Because these are just little ad hoc guys that we put on there that are just going to do a little bit extra damage. Most of our damage is coming from the missiles, our heavies, and yeah, pretty much our heavies. Just like everything else that we do. And all the other smaller ships that I have that you've seen me combat in. So we got us awesome stuff going on here. Again, it's that thermal load. Thank you. I don't know. That's so close. That's like 2 more upgrades. We'll give it those 2. I mean, we pretty much got our beam lasers done. Missiles halfway done. Alright, let's put an experimental effect on there of oversized. And we are good. Alright. Alright, so next up is, since we got the cannons done, we still need to go see somebody about the lasers, but we can do that in Colonia. We need the pulse laser, which will be Brew Tarquin. So let us find Brew Tarquin. See if we can actually talk to him. I may not even have him unlocked. I believe I have him unlocked. I think I remember giving T to this guy. Let's check our engineers, because I am unsure if I have him or not. Now I want to do the right thing. Don't we all want to do the right thing? Okay, I'm just making sure there are no applications. On the squadron that is open to anybody and everybody. Alright, so engineers. That's what we were doing. And we are looking for, who was it again? Oh god, Kiwi. Kiwi. Excuse me. I tried to mute the mic before that happened. Oh yeah, and another thing I wanted to do was alrighty. That looks like it's good to me. At least it is close by, so we do not have to do much flying to get there. Just some jumping. When I say close by, I mean close by to the star. That system, it is less than 1,000 light seconds away. No, Hutton orbital.
Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
Gear retracted.
I am kind of glad that I put night vision on, 'cause that would have been scary if I would have hit that overhanging crane. We are there. We go.
Shift drive charging.
Okay, we're about at the point where we can.
Flight control now offline. Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Frame shift drive charging. Frame shift drive charging. Frame shift drive charging.
Sorry about that. Thought I had that muted. Oh, just jumping and jumping and jumping. Jumping and jumping and jumping. I really don't like setting up ships. I like fighting with them, but playing with them and flying with them and all that other stuff and setting them up is pretty monotonous and boring. Man, I forgot how much of a dream this ship was to fly in Super Cruise. And I know this sounds weird because it can't really hold as much as the others, but this ship makes a really good trader. Especially for passenger runs. This ship right here, the Corvette, is the top of the line passenger ship. Straight up. No holds bars. No BS. Matter of fact, we will go and we will do some rescue missions in this. Once we get it all set up. How about that? We will set it up for rescue missions. And go in and run the hell out of those rescue missions.
Orbital flight engaged.
That is a weird pyramid. I'm wondering what's up with that. See that asteroid with the pyramid in the center?
Core dynamics. Romeo Alpha Bravo Heavy Flight Control online. Welcome, Commander. Request docking permission if you wish to land.
Landing gear deployed.
That is what I get for forgetting that this thing turns like a small ship, but it has the inertia of a big one. Dude, why can I not go up? My up thrusters are not working. There we go. Give me a second while I am totally screw up this landing.
Landing operation complete. Commence system shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Alright, well, we can put the experimental effect on our beam lasers right now, which is awesome. And you damn well bet we put oversized on each one of those. Alright, pulse laser. Again, we are going for efficiency. Don't really care about the damage per second. Just care about the power draw, the thermal load, and the distributor draw. That is the only things we really care about right now, because we know it's not going to do much damage, and we are only using this for a status effect. So it is just going to give us that little status effect, and that's all we care about. And in order for us to have that status effect, we want to spend as little amount of resources for it as possible. So that is why we are upgrading this like we are. Alright. That power draw is what I'm sitting there going for. Okay, I don't care about the damage, so I'm not going to finish that out. I'm going to go for the experimental effect, and it is going to be right here. So that's going to allow that to disable things for us, and that is the whole point of that, having that weapon. Alright, so next up. This is awesome. We are knocking this right out. I love it. Da-da-da-da-da. McDonald's, Big Mackin' it out here in style. Living, loving life. So, let's see. Where are we going next? Hey, Brew, we are done with you. Hey, Seeker Missile Rack. And for that, we are going to our girl, Liz. Super Liz. Liz is awesome. Liz is great. Gonna be the natural hype man about Liz right here. Excuse me about that. So we're gonna go see Liz. We're gonna get our missiles done. See if we can find her. I know she's somewhere. Where are you, Liz? I know I have you unlocked. There we go. There you are. So we are going to have to. Oh, this is not good. Whew, we may have some problems unlocking her, but we will try. If it comes down to it, we will ship a ship there, and we will just start upgrading whatever the hell we got to upgrade to get old Lizzie Lou to love us and engineer for us the top stuff. Now you can see why it was so important for us to have all this done.
Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
Alrighty.
Landing gear retracted.
And it does not look like we are going to get a clear jump. We've been lucky with all the planetary stuff. So we're just going to hit up Super Cruise, but we're going to avoid Tatooine over there. Sorry, it's a desert planet. Dune. No, that looks like Dune. It's darker sand. That's a blood-rich sand from the Harkonnen massacres that are inflicting on the Fremen. That planet is bleeding oppression. Commodore. And this dork really has to go to the bathroom. So we are getting this down. Moving right along. I'm setting the rights that Operation BB, that was Operation Back to the Bubble, and all the other operations that were, we kept on going back to the bubble and buying stuff with Colonia money. I mean, that was unfair to the Belchers. I apologize to all the Belchers out there. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was zoning out. I watched a little Rick and Morty last night. I love that show. And it got me thinking about heist movies. Sorry. You son of a bitch, I'm in. I've seen that episode quite a few times, but every time I watch it, it gets me reflecting, thinking.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
park it there, and then I gotta go to the bathroom. Something wicked appears. And I apologize for this, but I've been drinking all day. I've been drinking coffee all day, and that causes me to need to the bathroom. I just realized that maybe you guys can't understand me, or my party's messed up. To fix that, meanwhile, I am nowhere near the decelerator, and I need to decelerate while I'm doing that. Okay. Let's just check this here. Oops. There we go. And I fixed that. Xbox Live is not liking me today. You're like, Rabid Kiwi, you are using way too much of our bandwidth. Usually when people get 0 people watching them streaming, they stop streaming. But you, no, you just keep plowing ahead with 12-hour long streams with and you damn Skippy. You give me the opportunity to do that, I am going to do it.
Orbital flight engaged.
That is the second engineer near one of those craters like that, but this place is full of those craters.
Core Dynamics, Romeo, Alpha, Bravo, Heavy. Automated Flight Control Protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
There we go. For some reason, felt like you weren't working. It just takes you a while to work, huh? Oh, man, seriously. You really need to test and learn how to fly this thing for docking. And that is why we are docking here. El Manuel. Dude, it's like just a little bit going down, and it's like, okay, we're going all the way down. I mean, you just barely give it enough thrust to go down, and Jesus fucking Christ, it wants to go down, but going up just fucking sluggish as hell. But going down is like zoom. See, look at that. That makes absolutely no sense. Well, that is how this craft is set up. All right, let's get over this way. That should be that way. That. Tilt that, tilt that, tilt that. Quit touching down, man. Down just goes way too down. I'm almost wanting to fly this damn thing upside down. Here you go, down. Go to town. Ha 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 ha. Alright.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
What is going on, guy? Alright, we got 9 to do this in. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. I believe that's where we're going to end that, because it's not worth those 3 superconductors, because again, this stuff is hard to get. Gonna have to go to Dave's for that, so we are just gonna pin this blueprint here for our missiles, so we can finish them up at our leisure. Really? So I lose 4% reinforcement for 8% boost? I think I can handle that. Alright. Yeah, that's really all she can do is missiles. So we're just gonna pin that. Alright, Liz, we are done with Liz Ryder. Knocking him out, knocking him out, knocking him out. What is next? Multi-cannon, which that is going to be Marcia Hicks or Todd the Blaster McQuinn. Let's check our engineers. Drumroll, please. I think. Yep. So Marcia's way out in BFE. So that means we need Todd the Blaster McQuinn, and oh, look at that, we are so lucky. We got Todd the Blaster right in our back pocket. He is our man. I wouldn't say in our back pocket. I would say he's just on our team. He is part of our squad. He works. He allows us to go there and give him a bunch of shit to do stuff for us. So that's awesome, Todd. Thank you for that. So we're just gonna set that marker there. Boom, shakalaka. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. I had to take it. Alrighty. Sorry. Keep getting texts. People are crazy. That is just how it works. People are crazy. And it doesn't look like anybody missed me. So, who are we going to? We were going to Todd, the Blaster, McQueen, however you say his name. I'm mentally inept and I can't. Oh, we already have it set. We are just all set. Everything's all set. Everything's just beautiful. The world is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Natural hype man, rabbit, kiwi going to town at it. That is some good lifting me up out of this dock right there. I am so proud of you, Doc. Good job.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna have to. So beautiful, the ship.
Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
had my hands off the controls. I'm a moron. Alrighty. There we go. I think I just messed that all up. Who cares? We're back. We're getting this Corvette done. Nine pups, huh? What about 8 pups? Poopus. Puppus. I should know what that word means. Alrighty, here we're doing the multi-cannon, and that means that we are done with the weaponry for now. And we can finish up all the little stuff on the weapons, you know, like the experimental effects we didn't get when we get this back in Colonia. And that means that, you guessed it, we will be done, I think, with the ship. I gotta go through the rest of the blueprint that we have set up for this thing. But I'm hoping that's it. Oh, we have to go and, well, we can do that in Colonia. That way we can actually get to running missions. Hells yeah, because anybody who watches my stream knows I'm all about running fucking missions. I don't like doing much else other than running missions. I roleplay as a Ronin who travels through space, going wherever their help is needed by visiting the bounty boards in all these little space hub ports, and that would be the mission hubs. And I am not very discreet about who I work for, nor do I concern that much about who I work for, as long as the jobs are legal and just in my eyes. So, how about them apples, people? That is why I love me some missions. Let's see how close we got. That was a pretty good key. We can do better. Landing. Let's give her a little boost in the ass and kick the tires a bit. Boost in the ass. It is hard to slow her down, so I do not really want to get her too down. Going too fast. So we're just gonna tip, tip, tip. Tap, tap, tap. Tap it in. Tap, tap, tap. I never should have watched fucking Caddyshack the other day, and I'm sorry, guys, but nah. Alrighty. What is up, Todd? Blaster. Oh, we still got to do the shields on this thing. Woo, we got a lot to do. Alright, we are just gonna go ahead and pin the hell out of that. Now, again, we don't really care that much other than taking the thermal load down and the power distribution down and all that other stuff. We only care about power. We don't care about damage, because this is simply just a status effect that we are putting on the NPCs that we're fighting. So, we don't need to worry about it doing that much damage, but we really want to keep its thermal load down to near nothing and its energy draw for when it's reloading down to near nothing. Because again, consistent damage is what I'm going for. I do not like the burst damage builds that you can create, but there are some massive damage builds you can create. They're almost consistent builds, but I still go for the completely consistent builds. I also don't really try for the top tier stuff for when it comes to just wiping through. If I kind of want a little bit of a fight when it comes to the upper ships, but I want it fair. I don't know. But we are going to keep doing this one because we need that power draw down to nothing, and it is down to pretty much nothing. And then we are going to go with corrosive shell for that, because again, that is the only reason we have that there. Pin that blueprint for me, please. Thank you. I believe that's all. Yeah, that's all the stuff that we really want, that he has, that we need. So let's see what is next on our list, because we have a list. And we did the multi-cannon. We did the cannons. We went to the Sarge. Holy moly. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh. Got to go to my hub here. Give me a second. I think I may have something bad going on here. Why can't he just go to... Before I even knew that it was uploaded, somebody commented on my video. I am feeling short bus special. Thank you, base strips, whatever it is. So, I have no idea what base strips are. I'm old. Alrighty. So, here we go. Shields. Oh, engineers. And we want shields. Blueprints. Optional internal. And shield generator. And I believe we may go for reinforced. No. You know, I think we may just end up doing low power draw again, because that still gives us optimal strength. I do not like the reinforced regain draw. I will have to think about the shields. I may just do enhanced low power. It's going to take 6% off the optimal mass. But I don't think that we are going to have that problem, because there's 7A shields. And we aren't going to be using them when we're completely full of cargo and everything. So I think we will go with that. And to do that, we can actually do that from any place, because I have that blueprint pinned. But before we do that, we are going to open up the galactic map here. Let's see if these guys got any missions for us. Nope, of course not. Alright, we need to set fire groups. And like always, my fire groups are going to be 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. 2. Yep, there we go. So let's get that done. Let's head to a place here. It doesn't have to be any place in particular, just a place. I got a bookmark here. I wonder what's here. Let's see. What do I have bookmarked here? It is very curious of why I have this place bookmarked. Oh, God only knows what I was doing at the time. Alright, but no. We actually need to go to Shinradestra. So I think that's where we'll head. Head back home for a while. I need to get back into my chat. I'm Sorry, I was not in my chat while I was looking for stuff.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Oh, we have a commander out here. Let's get full throttled out. And we're just gonna say howdy ho, neighborino.
Automated flight control protocol now on.
That's gonna take us a second, so we are just going to. Oh no. There it is.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Engaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, see now I don't really have to worry about going Engineer Destra because I'm pretty much engineered out for combat right now. And anybody who sees me is gonna see fully shielded big boy coming right at him. See the big dick of William Adama flying through space. Holy moly, did I mess that up. And you know what? No, we need the practice. We need the practice. Because we are going to be doing passenger missions in this sumbitch. And if we're going to be doing rescue, we need the practice.
Core Dynamics, Romeo, Alpha, Bravo. Thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking.
Mm-hmm. I switched around to go to down because down seems to work a lot better than up in this ship. For some reason, it don't understand why. I am unsure of the tolerance because I really haven't slotted this in like ever. That is not that bad. Give an 07 to everybody. And we are just gonna
Caution, deploy landing gear.
oops. That is not what we wanted to do. I apologize, people. I am not this bad of a pilot normally, but today I am. And that is the truth. Alrighty. Let's get set up to do some passenger rescue mission.
Ship is on the ground. Commence power down. Greetings, Commander.
Yeah, let's just head in there. As you can see, there was a lot of commanders around this station. That's kind of scary. I'm so glad we kitted out that we look like a threat. If only they knew how bad I really was at this game. But they don't. And that is why they don't come after me. Alright. I'm sorry, I thought the galaxy map was actually loading, but it apparently was not loading. And we are going to look. Aw, man. Really? Could have sworn. I guess the Thor gods are not attacking. Because there's no more passenger missions. I really was looking forward to doing passenger missions in this thing, but I am not seeing where they're attacking. So, darn, I can't show you guys that. It was nice that they put it in there for like a week or two. But that just tells me the Xeno people are doing their job, because if the Xeno people attack enough, they will repair some stations. Or if they kill enough, they won't attack the area. And it may be there's just a limit. We got to repair stations, but I really think they put the amount of materials you need to repair a station at way too much. Way too much. It should be achievable for 1 to 2 people to do in like a week, probably. I don't know if it's at that now. It's like 1 to 2 people to do in a month. It's just, I don't know. I do. No. But I was really looking forward to that. I guess there's no passenger missions this week. So then, I guess we are going to get set up for a little bit of pew-pew. Kick the tires. Got to kick the tires somehow. So. You know what we need here? We need a fighter. I have no idea what type of fighter I want to put in this damn thing. I know one of these is probably better than all the others. Sounds like a higher number to me than anything, so I guess that's the most current generation. Yeah, these are just, don't even waste your time with that. Yeah. You know. I do need to do that stuff, but I never really. Why? Alright. The only one I want to test is that one, but if I remember right, it's not worth it, so. Because you can't engineer them. Yeah, let's go with the 9. Because if I'm going to fight in the damn thing, eventually I'm going to want the Gauss cannon. Alrighty. So we are going to store this. And I just got an achievement for putting a fighter in a bay. That tells you how often I have done this. Alright. You know what? I mean, it doesn't really matter. We need to put a fuel scoop on it, so. We have the fighter bay. Oops. I used to having 2 of those. That's an awful lot of hole there. Alright, so then we are going to hit one of these. Alrighty. And we are ready for a little bit of pew pew. That's right. Looking for a mission. Sorry. I was reading a text I just got. Alrighty. Kinda want to go after something a little bit harder than a master, right? It is a star station that you can only get. I mean, every other place I go to, it's nothing but freaking elite enemies. Like, I don't want to do any wing stuff because my shields aren't done yet. Oh man, those guys are prisoners. I don't want to murder a bunch of prisoners. I mean, they do have a bad name. Well, I gotta murder somebody. Don't really have to murder somebody. I want to murder somebody. Looks like that's who it's gonna be. Hey, let's give everybody a nice little howdy, howdy, ho. So they know I'm out here. Chuck Nades. I love that name.
Landing restraints lifted.
Mm-hmm.
Maintain correct lane on exit.
You maintain correct lane on exit, bud. Oops. Hey, let's go murder somebody.
Frameshift drive charging.
We forgot to do the distributor, so need to do that as well. We still got a little bit of work to do on her. But I want to see what gets drained first. And I want to see if we can do... So glad that I can read everything in there. Alright, so we got to... Yeah, game knows what we gotta do. Oh, or... Okay, well, this guy's... Alright, we are having a problem with power draw. Those beam lasers. Alrighty.
Landing gear deployed.
I did not mean to do that, but... And I totally forgot to. We are just kicking the tires here. So we're only going to put 2 out. Kind of make them where they're below the craft materials. One of these guys most likely will suicide. Alright, so we found that we have...
Deploy cargo hatch.
Ooh. We found that we have a weapon problem. Our distributor needs to charge weapons better. So we are going to go to a weapons-focused distributor for this guy. It's kind of hurt us in charging the shields, but as you can see, our shields don't really break. Alright.
Cargo slot retracted.
Let's just head back. Turn this bounty in. I still say these controls are just, ever since I messed with. There we go. I don't know why, but they don't seem as bright to me now. I may have to check that. And it may have just been me freaking out. Probably me just freaking out. Alright. Sorry, I keep getting text from a friend who is obviously not understanding what leave me the fuck alone means.
Shift drive charging.
So, William Adama has got their first kill. So, while we are doing this, we are actually going to try out Super Cruise. You never see me do this. There we go. And I am going to look up the distributors around here. Core internal. And we need to go to the dweller. And we need to go to the dweller. So, this is... Oh, sorry. I am so sorry, Super Cruise Assist. My bad. But I really don't want to, come at the planet like that, because look, I mean, how the fuck you expect me to dock that? Seriously. I'm looking at the ass end of it. You should have fixed this in Super Cruise. It's harder to fix it down here. We could have come in at a much better angle of approach. Not have to do all this. Hoopla, hoopla. Okay, I officially am annoyed by Super Cruise. Assist. SEA.
Core Dynamics, Romeo Alpha Bravo. It's good to see you, Commander. Please enjoy your stay at this facility. Reports of increased traffic surrounding the facility. Regulate your speed, Commander.
You regulate your speed. Alright, we are looking for landing pad 10. That was a little close on that one.
1,000 meters from touchdown. Attention, no visual on landing gear.
Dude, mellow out. Dude, you guys really need to mellow out. I know you like me using auto dock and all that because I drink a bit, but seriously. Chill out.
Docking complete. Engaging docking restraints. You are most welcome, Commander.
Alright, so we need to go to the Dweller, I believe. Or is that one the one that's way the fuck out there? Yeah, we'll figure it out here. Oh no, that is where we need to go. Because we found out in that little test that our power distributor needs weapon focus. So that is what we are going to do. Ooh, I am taking a warbird into the starter area. Alright, we are just going to give everybody a nice little howdy. How do you do? I love life. How about you? Whoop whoop. How do you do? That's also a warning for anybody and everybody that Rabbit Kiwi is
Engage from landing pad.
getting ready to get the fuck out of Dodge. So I want to watch it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now this is going to be really kind of weird. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it the first level, and then we're going to take off from the station. get a little ways away from it. And here, I can turn docking computer back on. As I am. Oops.
Frameshift drive charging.
So you're fine. Take it. Alright, so that. Since there's no passenger missions, this is a shame. Shame.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is a big old bird. Big old bird. Come into a landing.
Orbital flight engaged.
And there we go. Let me just slide right in there.
control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
You know, if I turned around, I think I may have just fucked myself. That was pretty extensive maneuver. By the book. Too bad it was completely, utterly unnecessary. I believe. Can't tell. I just can't tell that depth perception. I like the blue though. That is awesome.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 08.
Landing gear deployed.
It's backwards, and I'm so used to reading stuff backwards that's oh god.
Docking
That's how you tell the
procedure
difference
completed.
between the two.
Ship
I'm
secured.
such an idiot for not realizing that beforehand. But I'm just used to reading things backwards that I see backwards the same as forwards now. And so it just looked normal to me. But when it's not. That is how you desensitize yourself to data. This guy always just gives me the creeps. See, I'm thinking maybe we can just do a charged enhanced one. It's going to hit the capacitors of all of our other ones pretty hard, but it's going to give us what we want for everything else. We're going to be able to charge up in systems better. So, which is, I think, what we want here. So we're just going to go through the first two. That's 14 tons. So it's either less power Alright, let's see what that does.
Gear retracted.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
We need more charge. You see how it's slowly going down. That is no problem at all.
Cargo scope deployed. Cargo scope retracted.
I may have just shot those guns a little bit too close to the station. But then get over it.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 08.
I'll just let auto dock take that quick. Well, I grab something over here. We are. Trying to perfect the build here. Getting it just the way we want it.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
I mean, what do you expect, dude? You sell power distributors? Do you not expect me to test what you've done to my ship before I go trying to shoot motherfuckers? I think that should hopefully do it. This time we'll get it a little bit further away. I think 10 kilometers is safe.
Ship released. Departure
Alright, we left a no fire zone, so we can just throttle down. Don't ask. I have weird ass weapon bindings for, there we go. It seems like I am super zoomed in. Alrighty, let's... Alright, almost there, guys. You can use Corollas to build your ship so you don't have to do what I'm doing. But I did not get a chance to do that because I was busy doing my adult stuff before the stream today, and I didn't want to delay the stream to build the ship. And doing the streams and all that other stuff, a lot of the times I don't want to be dead just doing builds and research, so... Come on, dude. Let me dock.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 05.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking procedure
But we are almost there.
Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
So we are going to pin that. That is a shame. Alright. But that is close enough, and it is time for us to start grinding at Dave's Hope. So we are going to head back to Shinra Destra. We got this baby just about as close as we are going to get in here. So, Jameson's Memorial. And the Anaconda crash. The way I like to think of it, I'm pretty sure that's not it. I'm sure it's named after somebody important.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
I don't know anything about the lore in this game, and I don't want to pretend like I do, because I don't want to anger the people who do know about the lore in this game, who've taken the time to research it and understand it. Delve deep into it. I've done that with about a few games. The Elder Scrolls. That really doesn't hurt engines at all.
Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
There we go. Now we can.
Frameshift drive charging.
I have no idea why those thrusters are going crazy like that. Totally couldn't be that I'm always flying in arcs instead of straight lines. Alrighty. Isn't it?
Frameshift drive charging.
Feels weird being back in the bubble. Just feels weird. Just not used to docking this thing yet, guys. Sorry about that. Also, I'm not used to being in this populated of systems, so I'm not gonna be center lining it like I can do out in the middle of nowhere when I know there's not gonna be that many people around. I don't want to do that here. Alright, we're gonna end the stream here, take a little break, and then when we come back we are gonna do Dobbs Hope for material grinding. That is right. We are going to use what some consider an exploit, but I do not. I consider it a time saver because when you have as many ships as I do and you engineer as much as I do, Jesus Christ, getting all these materials is just cumbersome. Okay? So I like to do some things the hard way, some distributors, and like this whole ship build that I did this whole ship build just in my head without using the Corollas, which I shouldn't have done, and because I wasted quite a bit of materials doing it that way.
Security surveillance is in effect at this facility
So,
at all times.
the lesson of today is, and I wasted a lot of money. I probably wasted about 100 million doing it that way too. So the lesson of today is don't do it that way. Use the apps that I have on those little things. They aren't my apps. I didn't make them, but I just collected them and put them in a spot where you guys can get access to them. Please, 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 please use them. They save you so much in this game. A little bit of preparation goes a long way. You know, this is preparation H time. Tough actions in action. You got to get down to it, do the preparation. But we're going to end this stream here. We'll reconvene in about 15 minutes tops. And then once that happens, we are going to be doing Dav's Hope. So, Dav's Hope. And those are manufactured materials farms. So as always, forever, you guys be excellent to each other.